Good evening. Anything that we discuss today is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technologies. So follow along as I navigate the markets by trading in my own account, and hopefully you will learn how I analyze the data in real time to make trading decisions. The purpose of making this video is to analyze Nifty options, open interest data. We would be analyzing Nifty spot on multiple time frames, and we would be framing a view for tomorrow, that is 18th February, Thursday. Apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list. So if we start by analyzing option Maxpen data, you will see that for 18th February weekly expiry contract, the Maxpen level is at 15,200 level. So 15,200 level at Maxpen just tells us that if market was to expire at 15,200 level, in that scenario, option uh, buyers are going to suffer the highest amount of losses, and option writers are going to suffer the least amount of losses. As we all know that majority percentage of options, they expire worthless on expiry day. If we analyze options open interest data, you will see that highest amount of calls have been written at 15,300 strike, and highest amount of puts have been written at 15,000 strike. So it gives us a broad range of 300 points on the index, 15,300 to 15,000. And if we see the change in open interest data which happened intraday, today you will see that highest amount of calls were written at 15,300 strike, and if you see the puts, highest amount of puts were written at 15,000 strike. So going forward, 15,000 is going to act as a strong support, while 15,300 is going to act as a resistance, and the Maxpen level currently resides at 15,200 levels, at which if market was to expire, then option writers are going to suffer the least amount of losses, theoretically speaking. And if you see the puts, you will see that in the money puts, 15,300, 15,400, they saw their open interest being reduced. So it just tells us that put option buyers, they have booked their profits, while put option writers, they have squared off their losses. Again, you will see out of the money put strike as well, they have uh, you will see that their open interest has reduced, which again signifies that put writers, they have booked their profits, while put option buyers have booked their profits, while put option writers, they have booked their losses. If we analyze Nifty on multiple time frames, you will see that on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers above 13,758 levels, and on the weekly time frame, you will see that market is now under control of sellers below 15,270 levels. So there is potential for this market to potentially form an outside weekly candlestick as it is trading within the previous weekly range, and there is a potential that it can take out previous week lows as well, forming an inside weekly candlestick. However, if you see the daily time frame, you will see that it is again under control of sellers. So like yesterday was an outside candle on the daily time frame, it has expanded downwards. So if in terms of pricing structure, we have formed lower lows and lower highs. So I would reiterate once again, on the monthly, market is under control of buyers. On the weekly as well as the daily time frame, market is under control of sellers. And based on the daily time frame, we get the following scenario for tomorrow. Above 15,208, we can potentially trade towards 15,314 levels, 15,352 levels, and potentially 15,401 levels. And below 15,170, we can trade towards 15,132 levels, 15,083 levels, and potentially 15,026 levels. And the neutral price range for tomorrow is going to be 15,208 to 15,170, in which one can refrain from making any trades in the market. Now we would be discussing our stock watch list. The stocks that we have chosen for tomorrow are ACC, Tata Steel, M&M, and Chola Finance. So if you see ACC, it's an inside candle on the daily time frame. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 1,837 levels. or selling opportunity below 1807 levels. Our second stock is Tata Steel. It's again an inside candlestick. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 703.5 levels, or we'll look for selling opportunity below 687.5 levels in Tata Steel. Our third stock is M&M. We'll look for buying opportunity above 920.15 or selling opportunity below 904.6 levels. And our final stock is Chola Finance. It's again an inside candlestick. We were tracking it today as it showed up in our scans yesterday. So today was an inside day, as well as day before yesterday was an inside day. So we have formed two inside candles. So there is range compression going on. So whichever side it breaks, there is potential for it to trend in that direction. So above 533.8, we'll look for buying opportunity, or below 522.1, we'll look for selling opportunity in Chola Finance. And all these stocks are inside candles on the daily time frame. I would like to summarize. Tomorrow above 15,208 levels, we can trade towards 15,314 levels, 15,352 levels, and potentially 15,401 levels. Or below 15,170, we can trade towards 15,132 levels, 15,083 levels, and potentially 15,026 levels. And broadly speaking, we're in a range of 15,300 to 15,000 based on the overall open interest data. And the Maxpen for tomorrow weekly expiry contract is at 15,200. So if market was to expire at 15,200 level, in that scenario, all majority of call and put option buyers, they're going to suffer highest amount of losses, and call and put option writers, they're going to suffer the least amount of losses if market was to expire tomorrow in between 15,175 to 15,225 range. And our stock watch list comprises of inside candles stocks on the daily time frame. The stocks are M&M, ACC, Chola Finance, and Tata Steel. So inside candles, they are formed when there is an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. And finally, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.